Let's talk the essentials of Battlefield 4.
Sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey, what is up? My name is AshoZ, this is AshoZ Gaming, and welcome to Topic Talk, where we pick a topic and we talk about it. Today's topic is the essentials of Battlefield 4. We're going to cover a lot of the basic points every gamer needs to be aware of. A lot of these are just tips and suggestions, how to be a better gamer, how to be a good gamer. They can be applied to probably other shooters as well, but as a Battlefield 4 player, I'm focusing my efforts on specifically Battlefield and on PC gaming. First things first, what's your setup? What peripherals are you using? If you're on a console, obviously you're sorted, but for a PC gamer, a good mouse and a good keyboard can improve your gaming from the get-go. I personally use Razer products, but I know Logitech, Rocket, and others produce some good stuff. If you're in the situation and you do truly feel it's a necessary, consider an upgrade. It is a perfect first step towards improving your gaming skills. Also, I do recommend a good surround headset, 5.1, 7.1. It's not a crucial element, but I know it does help. Okay, so you've got your setup sorted. What are your settings? Yeah, that's right. Before you get in-game, hop into the menu and adjust. Again, console users, you don't have to worry, but for PC players, well, we may be still on mum's old laptop. You may encounter lag and or stuttering. To ensure you get the smoothest gaming experience possible, check your damn settings first. It's alright. Don't be embarrassed if you have to turn all those nice textures to low. We've all been there. It's better that you do that than face the evil threat that is lag. Anti-aliasing should be the first thing you consider turning down and or off. Having that golden 60 frames per second is ideal. Higher is always better, of course, but 30 is as low as you would want to go. One of the first settings you want to check is your field of view. This is a great setting to give you better vision of your surrounding. Very important for a shooter. I personally set around 80. Other people prefer more, but I find the higher you go, the more stretched the picture gets. So go into the field of view options and test your desired setting and find out what you like. Be familiar with your game. Whatever game or platform you're on, you need to know what game you're playing. So in this case, Battlefield. I know it might sound a bit stupid, but you really do need to know what you're playing. So from shooter to shooter, you'll find that the mechanics and the gameplay differs quite a lot. Unless it's good. I'd recommend watching some YouTube gamers. Really take note of how, when they sprint, where they're looking, like when they check corners, and when they aim down sight. You can start to pick an experienced player out from a bunch by simply watching them play. Of course, you don't need to watch others play, you can simply play the game, which I guess makes sense. Be aware of your surroundings. This may come as a shock to you, but to really improve, you're going to have to think. Actually pay attention to what's happening around you. Use your minimap and HUD, in-game sounds, so gunshots, enemy footsteps or voices, hit markers, so direction of fire and enemy location. With being familiar with your game, then paying attention to those gunshots, you can tell where they're shooting you from and what they're shooting you with. All very important information in deciding on what to do next. Which brings me to my next point, decision making. So now you're aware of what's happening around you, you can make your informed decision on what to do next. Don't just run head first. Think where your enemies are and where you could be to approach them, and where you could approach them from. Think, what is the best place that I could be in? If you're constantly dying, ask yourself why. Am I running the exact same way every time? Should I hold back? Should I take a different route? Unfortunately, you are always going to get killed, but you want to start working towards getting more kills rather than getting killed. Teamwork. Almost all online shooters you probably are playing are team-based. Battlefield is exactly that, so act accordingly. If you are playing as a support, throw that ammo down. If you're playing as a medic, throw that health down, etc, etc. Keep an eye on your team. If you're playing in a squad, try and stick together. If you get squad commands, try and follow them. Of course, you don't have to just hold on to your teammates the entire game, but it's important to help out your team because they can help out you and they can provide you with a lot of support and it can get you out of a lot of sticky situations. So what have we discussed? First of all, your setup. Getting those basic things down pat, having a good setup with mouse and keyboard, and if possible, surround headset are all the fundamentals that can really help you start off on the right foot. Checking your settings, making sure your field of view is good to what you can play with, and your other details to make sure that it's not going to interfere with your gameplay. Gaming familiarity, making sure you know what you're playing and how you're playing it. Some things will take time to get the hang of, don't worry. Be aware of your surroundings. Again, making sure you're using that mini map and you're really taking in what's happening around you so you can act accordingly, making you decide on what to do better with your decision making, actually thinking about what you're doing rather than just doing things. Teamwork. Always play your roles and help out when you can, because you know what? They'll help out you when they can. So thank you so much for watching, guys. These are just a few of the essentials of how to play Battlefield better. If you'd like me to go into more details and be more specific in any areas, please let me know. In fact, I'd like to know what's your favorite thing about Battlefield. And just as a quick disclaimer of sorts, I'm not saying I'm an expert on the shooters or Battlefield. I'm just sharing a few tips that I've found helped me, and hopefully they'll help others. So thank you again, guys, for checking out my video. Please like it if you did, dislike it if you didn't, and share it around. That honestly helps me out so much. Please, if you want to come back for more, subscribe so you know where to find me. And this is AshoZ, and good gaming.